Hey, well, guess what I got in my face? A dog's butt. Anyway, I wanted to make this video. Um, I thought about making it and recording it, but I thought I'd go ahead and just make it live. Anyway, what I have is the third pair of WorkTunes that I bought the other day. It came in really, really quick out of Arizona from Mrs. Samantha Skipper. So thank you very much, Miss Skipper, for the WorkTunes Connect, and very reasonable price, too reasonable, and they seem to work very well. And so I ran into somebody a day or so ago, and they were very enthused about particular things that I'm enthused about. So, or sometimes get obsessed about, and particularly these, And she has a like. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. For a particular thing, and I have a like for a particular thing, and so we kind of meshed on that. She's a married lady and everything, so her husband is like, cool, that's nice and stuff. And anyway, I told her that, hey, I'm gonna hook you up, and because your ears look all red anyway. She really likes her 3M mask and everything. It's a respirator and everything. She wears it from the job she does, and so I told her I was going to hook up with something else that's from 3M. I also have a headset that I'm giving to a coworker of mine who actually is a coworker now because she just recently started with our company. So I told her that I was actually going to send her some work tunes, but being that she works at a certain job, a factory job, I thought, why not just send her these and send my friend in Michigan now the WorkTunes, and she was showing me the picture of her hearing protection, and what it is like a black band. It's like an earmuff, and it's the red earmuff, and the little black band goes right through the earmuff. I'm like, and just got to find out. I was looking them up. They're like 21 decibels, and she wears earplugs underneath it. I was like, no, that can't work. That can't work. Got to set her up. Got to help her out, and it's not like I have the money to really buy more and more, but I told her what I did. I told her I had like a Bible ministry as well, and so if I had the money, I'd send Bibles to people. If I could buy Bibles, and if I had way too many hearing protectors, that's what I would do too. But in this case, I bought the earmuffs because I saw they were a great deal, not these ones. So that's why I did that, and so maybe somebody wanted a pair or whatever, and so I would hook them up. And if they were, wanting the fleece and stuff like that, and the gels, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try my best to help them out. Because if somebody doesn't want them, there's no use to me to do any of that stuff. So I'll just keep them, But somebody's interested, and I am as obsessed as I am, so I thought, well, why not? I'll do that. But I found her, and I guess we found each other, and she was like, oh my gosh, kind of freaking out and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. But some people think I'm crazy, and I think we're both of the same mind that some people would think it's weird or unusual. Don't get into that kind of thing, but we both understand our own way of understanding. We really enjoy it. We don't care what other people think too much, but we don't like weird people out. So anyway, with that all being said, I know you didn't understand a word I said. Um, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to send her the WorkTunes Connect. Um, has a fleece in it, of course. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I found that I didn't need to. Let me put it here. Yes, I found that I didn't need to. Come here, you. There we go. Oops. I found that I didn't need to take the headband off because once I put the fleece on there, and actually the ear cups, the gel ear seals on there, and the fleece inside, what I did was, well, I slipped them on, and I found, oh my gosh, these are pretty darn good. And now I have to take the headband off like I did on my other ones. I mean, they fit me great. The pressure's even. The gel's helping that. The fleece really helps a whole lot too. I mean, it's just super soft from the gel surrounding my ears and the fleece inside. Wow. What else could I do? I didn't need to take the headband off. Of course, it's got the little thing in there. I don't know if you can see it. The little thing in here, right there. It's got the code and stuff in case something happens to them. And that's for your hat, you know. But the other ones that I have, the other two I have, from the passive ones, it's got so soft and cushiony it doesn't really matter. So these aren't my particular ones that I like to wear. The headband that is, but you know, on her, I'm sure it'll work okay because she's probably got a smaller head than me, and she probably has ears that are smaller than mine. So when she flips them on, she's gonna be in heaven, so to speak. And maybe you see a lot of fuzz on me. I don't know. Yeah, some fuzz. But what I've been doing is I've been cutting pairs of fleece. And once you cut fleece with scissors and stuff, it gets all over you. So I had to test the vacuum cleaner out that my mom sent me for Christmas, gave to me for Christmas, and that sucker sucks. It's a shark vacuum, and it kind of pivots, you know, and does all that crazy stuff. But I found that, man, whoo, these are so comfortable. And so what I'm going to be doing is sending her the original ear cushions they came with, plus another set of another set of fleeces there, whatever we call fleece, another pair of fleece inserts. And what I might do, I might go to Hobby Lobby and get them properly cut out, because I only got a very, this is what I have left. So I've been thinking about if I can get them cut out to a certain size, and if anybody would want some, I can mail it off to them, you know, no charge on their part. But you know, little small, like little envelope things, whatever, and you know, for some inserts or swatches of fleece, that would be cool. But I think she's gonna really enjoy them. I really think she is. And the other lady, the co-worker of mine, I think she's gonna really enjoy these. They got the active listening. These are Pelter Protect 3s, shooters. And I think she's really going to enjoy these. So you got to just put two AA batteries in there, and you got the AV patch cord there. Sorry, 3.5 millimeter patch cord. You can listen to your phone or what have you. Put some fleece in that one too. There we go. Looks pretty neat. And most of the time with these WorkTunes, these Connect particularly. Now the WorkTunes MP3, the wired ones, the yellow and black ones, has no problem with it. And the gray and black ones, WorkTunes wireless Bluetooth, they have no problem. But these WorkTunes Connect, you got to stick your thumb in there. If they're on that they're on these, you got to stick your thumb underneath that and kind of pull with your thumb and snatch outwardly, because it's kind of hard to take it right off, because the hi-fi stereo is pretty tight. It's all around except for the top there. So you got to stick your finger in there and pull outwardly. And it takes a little finesse, a little oomph to it, you know. So, but the gels are not that hard to take off. What's kind of aggravating a little bit, not very much, is when you go to put the gel back on. If you probably take the fleece out, or you can pull the fleece out, you know, just take it and just pull it straight out of the WorkTunes here, pull, you know, straight on out to wash it or something other, or kind of. What I do is I knead it a little bit before I put them on. That way I can feel the softness against my ears. And it really, really does. It really does. It really does induce sleep. And it helps you sleep and induces sleep. But my recommendation, if any of you get these WorkTunes, what you need to do, especially if you put gels on them and fleece in them, every once in a while, you know, about like at the end of the day, pop them off, take the fleece out, take the dampener pad out, take the foam out, and let them dry out. You'll see some condensation in there. Now the fleece won't be wet, but the sponge, the foam rather, around the speaker will be a little wet, and in the back side of the ear cup itself, a condensation will build up. It depends on how hot your head is. Sometimes on one side of my body, there's more on one side of the headset than there is another because of the body heat. But anyway, I think she's going to really love these. You can also plug up your USB micro wire in there from, like, if you're using it on an Android or phone or whatever, the mobile device. They'll charge these up, no problem at all. The first thing you want to do is when you put them on, of course, you turn the power on by pushing a button that says power on. Pair your mobile device, whatever phone, to receive the to get ready to discovery mode, and push this button twice, and that's what sets it up to pairing. And then once you see it come on your phone, push the button, have it link up, and you're good to go. So you'll have the Bluetooth going on, things like that. And you can just push the button to stop, or your tracks or whatever, pause your track. You can receive calls, and there's like this I don't know if you see it, that little hole there below the 3M. That's the microphone. And so when you get a phone call in, you can talk to somebody or whatever through and it'll hear you and it'll pick it up. And so you got also the charging port and the 3.5 millimeter jack cord that goes right in there. So it's pretty neat. But I wouldn't recommend you stay in a loud place, like with construction workers. If you're in a loud place or whatever, somebody might not be able to hear you as well. So it's a good thing also to have volume turned up on your phone. That way you can hear stuff on your phone. And this, that, and the other. But anyway, it's a great headset. It really is. I think it's one of the best they have made by far. And I think they're coming out with something in this year now. It's 2018. The second day of 2018. Well, almost. Yeah, it is the second day. Duh. Wednesday's the 3rd, Butch. 13 more minutes to the 3rd day of January 2018. But anyway, yeah. Doesn't look pretty cool. Look at them. Yeah, man, I love the way they look. Awesome. Really are. They're coming out with this new one, and, later on and everything, and it's supposed to be take and receive calls just like these are, and probably something a little bit more to what these are, or something, I don't know, but maybe a radio in it or something like that. Maybe it want to kind of go a little side product or something, I don't know. But anyway, I think this would be pretty neat. And I think it would be wise for people to invest in these. It really would. Especially when you're out there and you got to protect your hearing, and you would like some warmth in the cold, and at the same time listen to some music. 3-in-1 right there. That'll do it for you. 3-in-1 headset. And Sid, if you see a couple dog hairs in there, please ignore it. And I know you got a dog yourself, but it's pretty close to his butt. So naturally, you're going to have a little bit of dog hair in there. Not very much. Easy clean dog. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for now on this video. And just wanted to make this video to be a help to anyone who's interested in the WorkTunes Connect or any other WorkTunes. And especially, I enjoy really doing nice things for people. That's just me. I like sending people stuff and all that. The other, if I got the money to do it, but if I don't, then I can't. But anyway, it's a privilege to make friends on Facebook and Instagram like that. You know, I really like doing that. I really like helping people out because when she showed me those earmuffs, those cheap, well, I guess they're not really cheap. They're just used for small things. But if you use those kind of earmuffs and like 21 decibels or something like that, and you got something really, really, really loud overpowering the earmuffs to where you have to use earplugs, it's like defeats the purpose a little bit. And those earplugs can be aggravating. I'd rather wear earmuffs any day of the week than freaking earplugs because some earplugs don't want to stay in your ears right, and they just if anything, if sweating, those earplugs just mess your ears up. Now, sometimes your body might get hot and you sweat a little bit, and your inside of your ears, if you wear these, will sweat a little bit, but they're not like you wear earplugs. All you got to do is take a break, take them off a while, let the inside of your ears dry out. That's no big deal. But with earplugs, man, they're aggravating. I don't like sticking those things in my ear because it feels like if there's any kind of wax trying to come out my ear or whatever wax buildup, if I put those things in there, you know, it's pushing them in there further. Or sometimes you put it in there, next thing you know, and you try to keep your ears clean like I do. You got that wax all inlaid in it and stuff, and you got to throw them away. Anyway, well, that's all I got to say on that, I guess. And I'm just go and get a piece of fleece on your butt, Herb. Probably send this link up to the lady from Michigan, and maybe send a link over to the lady that co-workers. Okay, I guess I'm picking. Getting kind of a little sleepy. Anyway, thanks for one viewer and one thumbs up. That's better than zero, you know. And I'm gonna get on here in just a minute and see if I can get her address and send her these headset WorkTunes, whatever. Yeah, these right here. And hey, buy you some earmuffs, protect your hearing, keep your ears warm, and listen to your music with Bluetooth. 3 simple things. Enjoy life, have pleasure in life, of course, but protect your hearing above all else. Don't go around there with skill saws going off, or something like that, or something real loud to mess your hearing up. You know, once you lose, you can't get it back. Remember that. See you later.